Hey there, welcome back. Now in this lecture, let us discuss about TDD, what it is and why it is important. TDD basically means test driven development or test first development. Now why I am using the term first? Because currently what we do is we prepare our complete project, we prepare complete functionality in the form of views, model, URLs, everything. Now when we follow this pattern, we follow the development first and then testing. So we created our views, we understood everything about our URLs, and then we developed our test cases. So this is function then test. You can call this as development first case. But when we talk about TDD, we usually create our models and then create our test cases. And this is important for long run for big projects, but surely not recommended from my side to beginners. Now when you are working on a big project, chances are you are going to create your models and you are going to define everything, your stream platform, your watch list, your review. Once you have created your model, then you are going to write test cases. Now the pattern of URL is going to remain similar. If you look here, we haven't used our views directly. We haven't used them. What we do is we write the models and then we write the test cases. We write the setup. We then create different create, list, individual access method, everything. Also, the pattern of URL remains something similar. If we are going to have list, we are going to use dash list. For individual element, it is going to be dash detail and keep on following. So that's how it is going to be followed. So that means we follow two type of development. Either we write views, we write our models and we write serializer everything, or we write models and test cases first and then our views and URLs. So it's totally dependent on you. I strongly recommend first to get experience in this. Once you have proper understanding about Django REST Framework, different methods, how to write proper views, different type of views, models, everything, then you can also create a project in which you follow TDD, where you write your models, then test case, and once you are satisfied with your test cases, then you can write your views. So it's totally dependent on you, your project, or if you are working in a company, their requirement. So these are the two methods and I strongly recommend search on Google, read a bit about TDD. It is going to be really helpful for you. As a beginner, you don't need to implement it, but once you get a bit of experience, make sure to understand TDD in depth and it is going to help you a lot during your interviews, but only after a certain experience. That's all. That's the basic thing about TDD and I strongly recommend to search on Google and read about it. I will also add few important resource link so you can also read about this topic there also. I hope this lecture was helpful. This was a quick lecture. I just want to give this topic in your mind so you can later read about this. Thank you for following and in the next lecture let us talk about requirements.txt.